Sana Adonai Sana Darhala Kotananya Odala Dihanamen. So upon asking about your question, Alba Archer, it's this. Father says to me, this is about the time when I died. When I died and no one wanted to take me up because I was in the room on my own. You know, it's your question about the book says the two witnesses will come and preach, and at one point for 3.5 days the body will lay on the street and no one will take them up until they cut up. So this I'll just ask Ada, and then this is about this when I died for 3.5 days. You know, for 3.5 days, which is I already told you about this in my other record, which is 3.5 days because I died on the bed. You know, when my head was banged on the wall, and then I just went up to heaven. Upon that night, I was just screaming, "Mommy, mommy, 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 mommy," and then at one point, she came to me. When you see 1 point, women, is 1 hour. After an hour, she comes to me and she take me to my papa, and then it's what you call caught up. You know, I was caught up. Whew. And two witnesses is my spirit and my flesh. You know, my spirit and my flesh. Understand? My spirit and my flesh. Because if I am not flesh, how am I talk to you when you cannot see me? You know, how am I to deliver the word if you cannot even touch me? How I must deliver the word when I can only use internet in my realm? You get this? So this is the two witnesses. I am the flesh and the spirit, which is you call the bride and the spirit. You get this? The bride and the spirit. It also means of G-S-U-S-C-H-R-I-S-T. Two witnesses. Because first was C-H-R-I-S-T, which is Magdala. Magdala means a carrier, you know, a carrier up to the sixth angel. So she was the C-H-R-I-S-T, which is our glory in those times for receiving. And then because sixth angel was sent before her mom. When I see her, because he had the spirit of his wife, you know, my soul, you know, he has the spirit of my soul. So it means to say, women, I am married to thee. You know, I am married to thee. Why say I'm married to thee? Because you are the one who received my spirit, which is I have married throughout a lifetime for you to become church. Church is what you call death, you know, death. And through my name, Gratia, that's how you will be me, you know, which is you call the become my savior. I'm your savior. I don't like claiming this, but I have to say this. I become your SEVIOR through that, because right now it's Friday 7, and it's I'm really hard. I'm really sharp today. You know, I'm really sharp today, women. When you say sharp, meaning those around me that around here where I am right now does not want to hear my voice, because it's double-edged words that's coming out. You know, it's to cleanse the worlds, and it does not just come where I am, but it goes throughout the earths, you know, where my Father wants to be cleansed. You get this? Spirit realms, this is how we work, women. We burn things in spirit until it becomes flesh, cleaning the earths, as to finding the place where they want to be. You know, women? As being a joy of my Father, I work because all I want is their faces with a smile, you know? I don't like people around me with a cast face, you know? I like to see smile. My sister never told me her love, but I knew, which is, she don't have, like I keep telling you, you don't have to say the word, I knew. Like those who said they have faith in me, but eventually, when I look at their eyes, none of me in it. You get this, women? When I say look in your eyes, because I look in your spirit, in your face. You think your face is just there, that I cannot see you. You may think that. Women, this is why you call me two witnesses, because I am in flesh and also in spirit. Two witnesses also means a spirit and flesh. Christ, which means to reverse the word Christ or Christ means church, suse, meaning a kiss to your salvations. You know, women, this is what I'm telling you, preaching, preaching. This is what you call preaching, women, what I tell you, two witnesses, JSUS and two CHRIST. You get this? So women, you don't have to tell me about your love or about your faith. I knew. So about the body on the street also is this in America, which as I said to you in my first record that I was asleep. My body was left in the room. Not really asleep, women, because I was cleaning. When you say asleep, women, it's like it's walking. So my body was walking, and then my spirit was in America, flying in the space with the other three angels. Because I don't go anywhere without any of them. They always Mike usually, and Gab is the one who is watching. So I am with my Anyas. I call them Anyas, which is I call Kuya. Kuya means a big brothers, Because women, maybe I am in this, I talk the way I am, but to my brothers, I am just a little kid. You get this, women? So, about the body that will lay on the street also is this, in those times, I was wearing my angelic abode, my angelic I would just say abode. I would just say abode, meaning when you say abode, women, is a small skirt, which is by the knees, and then with my all the the sandals in those old in the rims is like this. It's like from the knees to your feet. This is how we wear. It's like sandals of the old the times and the ancients. It's like terentas, like braided in your from your. Actually, mine is from my legs, braided from my legs down, from my feet, braided down to my legs. That's my sandals when I'm in the realm. You call abode when I am wearing my armors. In all in white, which is backless, and it's crop top on the back. While my hair is my hair in the rims is by my chin. By my chin, which is when the water on the seas is long, my hair is that too, is long, which is in the rim, women, you cannot tie up your hair up because it means of the death. When you tied up your hair on the top of your fontanelle, it means dead. Dead. So this is in America about the time the body that lays on the street is like this. I have seen this, which is only now I've talked. That on the backyards, in my backyards, all I see is a body that lays upon bodies. Like you how you put the rocks. It was like this, women, and it was so apocalypse. That was apocalypse, women, in America. This is what I see in America, in Chicago. in Chicago, which is the bodies were lay from one to the other, and then like one in the bottom, on the top of it, on the top of it, on the top of it, on the top of it. It's like they become like a mountain in the middle of the street, and no one touches it. And then there were people who wander, and those that I have chatted before, and then looking at me, watching me floating on the top, and then all they can say is my HaKodesh, my HaKodesh. And then there was one Muslim, Muslim, and to think about it now, it is the woman that calling herself a prophet, wife, my wife, she called herself in here WIFEEGAS, wife of Jesus, CHRIST. No, man, she's not my wife. She's not even my fires. She's just of devils, So that's the meaning of that. So she will be in that body that laid on the street too, That's what's gonna happen to her. So the others, women, this is what my Father shown to me. And what comes out from my mouth, like I said, is not of my own, but them who tells me. Because they don't like it, women. If you hated one, we loves them. Like you hated the humans. And then the angels, they were paid greatly. The angels, they paid the angels greatly. And then they fold them up. Unpredictable women. That's beings are unpredictable. That is why you cannot tell nobody about this and that or about churches, because you yourself is churches. You understand? So that's the meaning of the two witnesses, the Spirit and the bride. Understand? Which is GASU, you called me GSUS CHRIST. I won't say the word because, like I said, today is number 7, my day. Friday, and it's Friday, which is symbol of PRIDEY, 6, 7. You get that? The two witnesses, the God and the glory, the glorious. I say glorious, the God and the glorious. That's the meaning of the two witnesses, and that the 3 days is about my death, which is no one, my death, my death in the room, that I came back to life at exactly 3, but I didn't get up until I just lay in there, because I feel like I woke up, I didn't know where I was, I didn't know who all that. And then that's it took them a week before they take me to hospital, but they could not find the wrong, only the concussion in my head, which is nothing, and then that's when the time started to show up right in front of me, right in my bare eyes. And then he on his his clothing, that's when the time I started seeing him. Before my that time being banged on the wall that I have died for 3.5 days, is my body was already laying, because when you say death, meaning to say you have been led already, been laying. So it's the same at my JSUS, it was 2, this is why 2.5 days. When you say, like I said, many different things in our realms and in yours, because to us, 2 to you is 3 to us, 3 to you is 4 to us. You get this? So that's the witness, the two witnesses, the bride and the Spirit, or the GSUS and the Christ. The GSUS and the Christ, the meaning of the two witnesses. And the 3.5 days is my slain, which is in this end, and in the beginning was 3.5 days. And then about the body on the street, this is been burned in the America, which is about storms, storms. And then until no one wanted to bury them, until they just wake up, You know, they just wake up and everyone was so no one wanted to bury them. Everyone wants to, you know, they were so scared. I saw these women, you know, when I saw this, I was screaming. I could not sleep. I was just laying in the sofa. And then it was because I don't like sofa women that is hot, like cushion sofa, like a soft. I don't like it. I really don't like sofa with a cushion and you call the I don't know how leather. I don't like it, women. I like my sofa on the time of my GSUS, which is even to this end. I like my sofa that are 2x2, you know, 2x2 sofa, which is you call the what do you call, I don't so wala unala ako dara unara uka na raw sa uralin. I like my wooden sofa, you know, not, you know, I like my wooden sofa because leather to me is sandals, you know. Leathers to me is sandals, which is used in my fights. You get this, women? In my fights is when you could, like at the time of my JSUS, it was wooden and a part of leaders, you know, which is only I wears them, while the kingdoms wears goldens, you know. They wear this, what they wear. I am the one who wears leather because the leather don't get, you know, in, I fight really hard, women. I fight really hard in the when I'm mad because somebody upset me. I'll you just don't have no idea that GSU is you new women is not as soft as you think I am, because I am both, you know, the Livillier. I am both my father and my mother. You get this, women? She could even jump into the water when she's angry. So do I, women. That's what I am. But when I'm angry, women, when there's only one that even when I'm angry, there's still love. Even when I'm being punished, there's still love. You get that? Even when my mother angers at me angry, I feel her through the heart that what she's doing is to feels the heart through the pain, women, not from being softness. Because of being softness, you become cottons. From cottons, you become candies. You think love is all about sweetness. That's the opposite way, women. That's really a opposite way. You are being punished to correct your wrongdoings. You are being punished for you to wake up from what you were thought very wrong. You get that? It's called punishment because you are being taught, and with not in if not the hard way, women, how you must wake up, you know. And that's what you've been thinking, that the GSU is, you know, is soft as what you think I am. After all the deaths that I've been through life, can't you think that? How much pain you feel when you lost your loved one. So do my papa.